It was say with whipping post. Uh, you know, there's a lot of improvisation that goes on in that song. That's pretty obvious. I mean, anybody who's listened to live at Fillmore East, will pick that out. And that's what the Allman Brothers were known for, is their extended jams. But you just kind of what I do in order to, because it's an intimidating song to play. I mean, you've got a lot going on there. I'm covering at times two guitar parts, playing the harmony parts that they put in there. But when I go into the solo section, I just kind of have to let my mind open up. And although I hear the band playing, I go into a zone, and I'm creating a melody, and I'm telling a story throughout the whole song, throughout the whole solo section, and they have me do two solos in that song. So the first one, I'm just telling you a little bit about what's coming up. Then I get into the second solo, and it's a much longer piece of music to work with. We break it down to where it's sometimes just me by myself, and I'm playing chord figures around what the bass would normally be playing. Sometimes Paul will drop out completely. A lot of times he's still there in the background. I'm not really concentrating on what he's playing so much, because we're all listening to each other, and he's feeling out where I'm going. So we're almost a cat and mouse type of thing. That's probably the best way to describe it, because John's back there keeping the rhythm on the drums, and sometimes I think he's holding on for dear life, because he doesn't know where Paul and I are going to go. We take off, and it's just three solos going on at one time. I know we just happen to converge back time to get to the next verse or the chorus or whatever it may be, the ending of the song. And yeah, we look at each other and go, hey, we lucked out. We made it. Gotta laugh and say, fooled them again. Oh man, it's enjoyable. I love playing music and love repairing guitars. I've done it pretty much. Well, like I say, I've pretty much done it all my life. I've been playing guitar since I was 7 years old, and I haven't quit yet. But I don't know what I do. Well. Thrill is gone. That's the first B.B. King song I learned, and then that's more like Stevie Ray. They're more. I have the blues. Well, you see me worried, woman, you know it's you I hate to lose. I said nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. I said nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. If worry's in trouble, baby, you know I've had my share. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Well, you see me worried, woman, you know it's you I hate to lose. George Benson, you know. You know, I always liked it, how he sang along and with what he was playing, and I was like, I mean, it's easier when I got the whole band going, you know.
Sure.
But right now, it's Paul Graves playing bass. I've been with Paul since 1980, 87, 88, I believe, when we first met. And we've been together ever since, off and on, you know, through the years. John Coatney is the newest member of the band, and he's been with us for probably close to 15 years now. And you know, it's been just the three of us for quite a while now. We had a keyboard player. Bob Warner was working with us, but he moved on to do some other projects of his own. But we're down to the three basic guys, and we've been at it now for a couple of years just as a three-piece and having a blast. We have a percussionist that sits in with us from time to time, Richard Tokatz, and he adds a new flavor to it. And so we do some Santana stuff, and just he brings that kind of South American influence with the percussion, you know, stuff he does with us, and yeah, it's just great. It's just an open kind of band, you know. Even though we don't, we'll do say Allman Brothers music, but even though we're not a 7-8 piece band, you know, we still put the flavor and the spirit of the music in there, and that's what we feel is most important, is, you know, not worrying about covering all those other parts. I think your mind can kind of make that up. If anybody who's a true fan of any of that kind of music would understand that, hey, you know, there's just three guys up there, but they're pulling that out of the hat, you know, and making it sound big, and that's important, you know. So, yeah.